How to Create Global Sustainability. One Community Weekly Progress Update, number 648.
One Community is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are creating open source and free shared blueprints and resources, tools and tutorials, and do-it-yourself instructions for highest good living. Creating solution models that create additional solution creating models in the service of all life on this planet. This includes highest good approaches to food, energy, housing, education, for-profit and non-profit business creation, society, and stewardship.
Hello, and thank you for joining me again for another episode of the Weekly Progress Update from One Community. This is our August 18th, 2025 edition. My name is Jay, and today I want to talk about how to create global sustainability and demonstrating how to create global sustainability, because those two things really go hand in hand. And the way that we're doing this, and really the foundation from our perspective of how to create global sustainability, is to make it easy enough, affordable enough, and attractive enough for the idea to spread on its own. And we're doing that by creating open source tools, tutorials, resources, and do-it-yourself instructions for everything that you see happening in the background of this video. And we're designing this to build One Community as a living example, as a prototype community where people can come, visit, experience what it is that we're creating, and have access to everything that they experience as open source, replicable, easy to follow plans for building it on your own. And so our idea for how to create global sustainability is to take the physical foundations of sustainability, which are food, energy, housing, and combine those with the emotional foundations of sustainability, which we've identified and like to call highest good approach to fulfilled living, education, economics, and stewardship. And take these physical foundations, combine them with these emotional foundations, put them together as one community. One Community is what we're creating as a place that you can come and visit and experience, and open source on a free share all the plans, instructions, tutorials, and everything necessary to replicate the food, the energy, the housing, as well as the fulfilled living, the education, the economics, and the stewardship, and to design all this and demonstrate all of this so that it can be replicated as either the complete model, a teacher demonstration hub, designed to be replicated around the world to teach other people how to create teacher demonstration communities, villages, cities, and hubs as well. Joining us in a global cooperative and collaborative of organizations working together around the world to create even more open source tools, resources, and plans, different evolutions and iterations of what it is that we're doing, and evolving all of it so that there's more and more options for people to follow. Or so it can be replicated as just an individual component like highest good food, or just as a sustainable home built without any materials that are toxic and designed to last longer and be more artistic and beautiful than the way that you're living right now, as an example. Or to demonstrate how to replicate just the education program and build and run a community-based education model built off the most revolutionary and progressive education programs in the world, as an example. Or how to take one of the sustainability components from stewardship and replicate that within your community. Like, what is the best community approach to dealing with clothing? Or what's the best community approach to dealing with styrofoam or plastic or glass or paper? We've already answered all those questions. What's the best community-based program to deal with non-recyclables? We've addressed and answered that question as well. And so how do you handle this in areas that don't have municipal waste disposal, as an example, which many other countries do not have? Less developed nations don't have that. How do we address that? How do we deal with plastic, because that still exists? How do we deal with clothing, because that's still used clothing? How do we handle that? We've answered those questions. And so, or like, what is the most sustainable faucet? If you want the most sustainable faucet in the world, we've done the research on that. What is the most sustainable faucet producing company in the world? We've done the research on that. And we've done that for a whole bunch of different other things as well. So our answer is how to create global sustainability is to make it easy enough, affordable enough, and attractive enough for the idea to spread on its own. And not just the complete community model that we're developing, but everything within that model as well. Why wouldn't you want the most sustainable faucet? If it functions as well as your current faucet, then why wouldn't you choose that? It's going to save you resources and money. Why wouldn't you want the best education program on the planet for your kids and for your family? Why wouldn't you? So if we can make it easy enough, affordable enough, and demonstrate how attractive these different ideas and all these different components are, and if you answer the question, well, because blah blah blah, like if you had an answer that, well, I wouldn't want that because of these different reasons. My response to that is, oh, well, we just haven't demonstrated that it's easy enough, affordable enough, or attractive enough yet to answer that concern. And if you still have that concern, then that's fine. It's all designed to be modular and open source and free shared so that people can take the aspects of it that they want and leave the aspects that you don't want. But One Community as an organization is designed to build one community as a prototype model that shows what is possible on the community level for creating radical sustainability and all the benefits of that. And so that's why we're answering all these questions. And we put teams of engineers and done hundreds of thousands of hours of work on each of these different components: food, the energy, the housing, the fulfilled living, the social architecture, and things like how to do consensus government and large-scale decision-making where everybody has a voice, the education program, the economic models and things like resource-based economy implementation, showing how contributionism versus capitalism is more beneficial for everybody living within the environment and helps move things forward more efficiently and effectively and for the happiness of everyone, as well as all the stewardship and components for managing all this, like the open source software that we're creating, for managing all these different components as well, from the construction process of all the physical infrastructure to the social architecture and recreational aspects, to the education program and how to manage that and have communication between the teachers and the learners and everybody participating in that. We're creating all of this. And hundreds of thousands of hours, like I said, have gone into this already. The software is already running. We're using it right now. We're developing all these different phases right now. I have people checking on phase 2, which is about the construction process, going through that, making sure everything works the way it's supposed to. We have people checking right now on phase 3, which is the social architecture and recreational aspects, seeing how we can finish that and testing all that stuff out. I have people developing right now phase 4, which is the education program and how that's going to work and all the different visualizations, everything you see that is on our website about highest good education and how that program runs. We're tackling it all. And so we've had over 1,500 volunteers contribute to the project so far. We are a 100% volunteer organization, including myself. We're a nonprofit organization. We're a non-government organization. We're creating this because we see a world that works for everyone as possible within our lifetime. And we have developed a system to create that within one generation. And that system is capable of creating that within one generation because it is designed to become self-replicating. It's designed to become self-replicating because it's made to be easy enough, affordable enough, and attractive enough to spread on its own. And all of that is built on a foundation of open sourcing and free sharing, the physical foundations of sustainability combined with the emotional foundations of sustainability to create a complete model that will provide a way of living that most people will consider to be far superior and better than the way that they're living right now. And so this is how to create global sustainability. And this is how we are demonstrating how to create global sustainability by open sourcing and free sharing all the different components as we're specifically researching in them and finishing them off and checking off the box like, oh, yep, we know what the most sustainable paint is. We know what the most sustainable primer is. We know what the most sustainable adhesive is. We know what the most sustainable toilet is. We know all these things. We put hundreds of hours into researching it. We're not influenced by anybody else because we want to know for sure. We're not asking corporations to tell us what they think is most sustainable. We're doing objective research. We're created a matrix for evaluating things objectively so you can see exactly what our thought process is, and we're doing this for everything. Exactly what our thought processes were for all of our construction projects, exactly what our thought process was for our education program, exactly what our thought process is for all of our sustainability components, so that people can take that and say, oh, I disagree. Well, great, you've got a great foundation now for applying that and solving these questions for yourself as well. And so welcome to the creating global sustainability team. You are now thinking globally and sustainably, and you have a platform to build off of. Do it better. Take what works for you and make it even better. And for us, we're going to build One Community as a place that you'll be able to live and come and experience all of this and decide for yourself if you want to build an earth bag home or if you want to build sustainable infrastructure, or perhaps grow some food that you've never eaten before, or would just like to eat the freshest possible food that you are sure is grown without pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides, and was picked and transported to your table within the last couple days, as an example. Imagine the quality of that. So this is what One Community is all about. This is how we are creating global sustainability. If you'd like to help us out in the easiest way possible, like and subscribe. If you'd like to visit us on social media, we are on all the different social media platforms to make that as easy as possible. Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, X, you name it, LinkedIn, of course. Help us share our information if you'd like to help us out that way. If you'd like to help out just in general, visit our helping page. And if you'd like to see all of our open source content, visit our website, cruise through there. Like I said, hundreds of thousands of hours of open source content. If you'd like to see exactly what our all-volunteer team has accomplished within the last week, visit our Weekly Progress Update blog. You can also subscribe to our newsletter through our website. And watch for another couple of minutes if you'd like to see bullet points on all the major components for our project and how those fit together. And then go check out our website to see the details. This is what we're up to. Till next week, we'll, of course, keep it on. Thanks for watching the end.
The One Community approach to highest good housing is eco-artistic home building that is affordable, sustainable, do-it-yourself duplicable, resource and space efficient, and consists of 7 different sustainably constructed village models. One Community is also creating an open-source duplicable city center. It is designed to be LEED Platinum certified, provide 12 guest rooms, dining for over 150 people, and laundry and recreation space for over 300 people, all while saving money, time, space, and resources. One Community's approach to highest good food is duplicable almost anywhere, scalable for different needs, more biodiverse and nutritious, part of forwarding a global open-source botanical garden collaborative, and includes 9 different free, shared, and duplicable growing environments. One Community's approach to highest good education is designed for all age groups, adaptable to any schooling environment, inspiring and fun for all participants, includes national standards, all subjects, lesson plans, teaching strategies, learning strategies and tools, classroom design, and more. The One Community approach to highest good society is globally focused, individually enriching, cooperative and collaborative, includes a highest good network and application, 4 different economic models, and combines fulfilled living and true earth stewardship for the benefit of all people and all life on this planet.